Oh, right. Hello, folks!
Hi, everybody.
No, don't play the intro. Don't play the fucking intro. Don't play the fucking intro. Anyways, hi, hello, everyone. Welcome to us doing a stream that was, again, promised during the, what was it, fucking 500 follower special?
I think it was a follower milestone.
Yeah, it was a follower milestone where we would said, oh, this game looks crusty. Where we said we would play Final Fantasy X, which is gonna happen because it's happening today. I figured I'd not, renege on my promises again. Like with the VR stream, that's still, I'm trying to figure out a way to make that logistically happen. But yeah, no, this is happening. And we're gonna be doing that today. I'm gonna be in control for this.
Okay.
We're not naming Titus Meg Ryan.
That joke is probably older than either of us at this point.
Like, we're gonna have our own jokes for this one. Can't make any promises on racist Waka though.
I mean, let's not play our hand too much.
Yeah, no. If we're a little too aggressive about that, we may get in trouble. So I say, as we literally did Wind Waker, where King Daphnis blasts the melanin out of fucking Princess Zelda. But no, for real though, why did the Nintendo just make Princess Zelda like white for that game? Just make her not white.
I mean, you could also argue that it's a commentary on the issue of being forced into a role that is not hers, and thus is reinforced by the fact that when you actually beat Ganon, she goes back to being Tetra instead of being Zelda.
Okay, but why is she not white in the painting, but white in the game?
Because Tetra is a totally different individual from Princess Zelda.
No. Why is Princess Zelda not white in the painting, but white in the game?
They forgot to send an internal company email to one of the artists. I don't fucking know.
She was not white in that painting. Anyways, so you're probably wondering how we got here.
Oh, boy.
Well, let me just start our story off by transitioning over to the game.
So there's a lot to say about Final Fantasy X. First Final Fantasy game on the PS2. First fully voice-acted Final Fantasy game. To this day, still a strong contender for one of, if not the most popular games in the entire franchise. It regularly makes the top 5, if not top 3.
It's not a bad game. Like, we're also going to talk about the famous scene that everybody really loves to dog on.
For some reason, because they don't understand voice direction.
And I'm definitely going to put a slight kibosh on people making fun of that scene. Just so y'all know.
Oh yeah, another thing that to mention, because we're playing the HD remaster, among other changes, there is a fully reorchestrated soundtrack with more real instruments as opposed to high-quality MIDIs with a mix of instruments, which the original release. I think if we want to change it back, we can just go to the settings.
No, we're not changing it.
Really?
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that mix, actually. Also, Puma Cam, thank you for the sub. Or resub. No, that song is not playing yet. You stop. You stop right now. Also, Pizza Girl Trixie, Waka is not necessarily racist, but he does kind of prattle on some racist rhetoric.
We'll get into, like, the actual meat and potatoes of Waka as a character when we get there.
Yes. It is one of those things that's like, this needs to be discussed when we hit that point. Oh, it reversed.
Huh? Excuse me? Look, what did you do?
Excuse me a moment.
What did you do?
Excuse me a moment. I have to solve this. I did nothing. I was very confused. Give me a moment. I gotta solve this.
Like,
No, I downloaded the right game. I don't know why it's in Japanese.
I don't know either.
I was wondering why B was A and A was B. I was like, huh? That was incredibly confusing.
How?
Well, the Steam Deck is popular in Japan, so there's a good chance it is detecting Steam Deck and going, oh, shit, Japanese.
No, that's not how that works. I mean, I know I've played some games in my Discord overlay because I have my Steam connected to it. Loads the Japanese title because that's what it originally released in, yes, but I've never seen it do that for the Steam release. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, is your region actively set to Japan in your system?
No,
then
it's not.
That shouldn't be happening.
It is not. Also, hello, the Sandman. Hello, Pumakim. Hello, Nexus. Hello, Vespa. Hello, Pizza Girl, Trixie. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good now.
I mean, if not, we could always just get we could always just learn like Japanese for 5 years and then just do it this way.
No, I'm pretty sure we're good now.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so this is something exclusive to this version. Standard sphere grid, basically how it works in the original release. Expert sphere grid, you start in the... Every character starts in the dead center of the sphere grid. There are less nodes and thus more empty nodes, which is better than it sounds in the long term for reasons I'll get into later. But expert is the thing that you want to do on a second plate, if you really want to min-max the fuck out of it.
We're gonna do expert.
Really?
Yes. Our goal is maybe beating the Dark Aeons.
Oh, you're going through that level of fucking CBT.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's like a big maybe, just a heads up. I mean, technically, there's a Dissidia out, but we're gonna let the scene play out. So you're probably wondering how I got here.
Expert is the min-maxer's delight build, I like to call it.
It's basically the free build. I will be still asking for some very light hand-holding on correct stats, because it's been a bit. But, yeah. I forgot she's heterochromia.
Yeah, because of, again, stuff we'll get into later.
He walks around the corner and you just hear Jet go, Pussy!
Oh no, she has homophobia in her eyes.
You're probably wondering how I got here. You're probably wondering how I got here. But that's where the story begins. I'm gonna laugh if there's supposed to be dialogue lines right now and, like, another bug has come into play.
No, it's... I believe
Listen
it.
to my story.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, I remember it being this slow.
This may be our last chance.
Are you ready for a certain someone to recoil the moment a really good song starts playing? Because I am. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. I actually like Tazanarkid. It's a very good song.
It's a good song, it's just unfortunately it's been so heavily memeified.
Yeah. Forewarning, I may talk a little bit of shit about this game, but I unironically enjoy this game.
Yeah, no, it is a good game. It's just there are some elements of its being being Square's first or one of its first PS2 games that are pretty painfully on display compared to later.
Outside of Blitzball, that's a good question. Are we gonna do Blitzball, or are we gonna pass on that?
You're the one holding the controller.
Well,
if you want to torture yourself, that's on you.
I'm actually really good at Blitzball.
There's no being good at Blitzball.
There
Stop
is.
fucking lying to me.
Look, it's the son of Jack. God damn it.
Also, I always wondered about the logistics of, like, he's a celebrity, but he lives on, like, a little boat on a pier out here.
But what if we go back inside?
Maybe this is, like, a little hint that he's more modest than he looks. Also, yeah, one thing I will say is this is definitely one of the better PS2 upscales, although I still have some points of criticism for it, just for the fact that it's not super obvious that some of these backgrounds are just, like, stretched PNGs.
Of course.
All right, so I have to do the, give me a second here. Oh, okay, cool. It actually gives us the,
Yes. Like, thank God when they actually let you just go right into the letter selection. Are you actually going to call him Tricky T?
Dumb.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about.
For those who know this game, this is probably the funniest joke.
I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
The first hour of this game's gonna be the funniest
What
shit with
seat?
that name.
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
I'm trying to, so I have a funny story from watching a speedrun of 10 from ESA, try playing through 10, and every so often change how you pronounce Titus.
I've been a big fan of yours from the very beginning.
I won't let you down.
Thanks.
I didn't tell her that I was gonna let her down.
Also, can I say something that might be slightly
Hey,
controversial?
How are you feeling? Great as ever.
Go on.
Thanks.
I think
Yeah,
this is
we're cheering
probably
for you.
one of my least iterations of the Final Fantasy prelude that we're hearing right now.
Oh, hold up. Look at the mouse is still on view.
Oh, oop.
All right, I have control of my mouse again.
There you go. Yeah, I think this specific, this game's specific take on the Final Fantasy prelude, not one of my least favorites, hack.
It's kind of just all right, but it's like very fitting of the setting
No
currently.
problem.
I guess so, but still,
Alrighty.
I mean, it's no Final Fantasy 12.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
That game just hits you right in the face with the moment you're on that screen.
Yup. Too early, but I wish more RPGs had the computer say your name like
Like Codsworth, yeah.
yeah.
But at the same time, they basically just have
Gotta go. Cheer for me.
they basically just have I forget his name, but that poor fucking voice actor is basically just
Hey,
chained
I
in
got a game
Bethesda's
to play.
recording booths at this point.
Yep.
Then teach us after.
Maybe
Stephen Russell, that was it.
tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
I didn't tell everybody that was my sleep paralysis demon. I had to take the high road for that. Sorry. And here comes the man that if you stat him correctly, he will destroy everything in one hit. We will not be going out of our way to do that. We'll try, but I can't make promises. Yeah, it's Lulu, though.
We'll
like,
be seeing her later.
yeah. Fuck you, Dad. that fucking chin up and the fucking hand flick, like peak fucking Japan.
Someday I'll be the one they'll run Coca-Cola ads for. They only call me in for
Dad must have
Pepsi.
been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
I was gonna...
Zanar,
Wait, do
I
we
says
want to
to
let this
myself,
monologue
what are
run?
you
Yeah,
thinking?
of course.
I went running straight back home. We sat up
'Cause, like,
talking about Jack
This is
all
actually a
night.
pretty nice little
My
piece
dad
of
and I never talked so much.
background lore, and you can
Whoa.
run right by it the moment you turn
reminisce,
on this
folks.
turnpike.
Anyway,
It's
10
him.
years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals
Also,
are,
considering
of
this
course,
looks
the
like a
Eggs from
highway, I gotta
A
wonder
East
what
and
the
Duggles from
what
C
the
South.
case for like bars
I
is
know
in
there's a lot of
Xanarkin.
people out there today to see
This
the
is either the
star of
most or
age.
least walkable city
In
we've
just
seen in
1
a
year,
Final
he's
Fantasy
become the
today.
team's
Or
number one
swimmable.
player. He's
I-
Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What
Also,
kind of
fun
super
fact,
play
this
will
is
he
the
show
most
us
emotion
today?
you'll ever hear him have.
Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited.
We'll
here,
meet this
folks.
character here in a bit, but again, this is the most emotion they let that voice have.
Oh no, if that's who you're if you think that's who I think you're thinking of, no, that's just a random TV announcer that we never see or hear from ever again.
Why does he sound like fucking Auron then?
I think it's just the same voice actor, and it's like, okay, we need someone to fill this bit.
Okay. But yeah, no. As you're hearing with that little TV bit, Jack is kind of like a super celebrity here.
Yeah,
And Tidus is kind of like the gifted child situation.
because it's like, not to mention he's 17, which raises question on what pro leagues look like when a minor is allowed to compete. Or is this like a college football situation?
Probably a college football situation.
Hey!
Oh god, in that case, there must be some hella controversies with the management.
Let go of me.
No, but because they're student athletes, we don't have to pay them a wage. They get the experience and privilege of participating in this storied sport.
Or no, wait, hold on. It's probably more like a Japanese sports thing where like the age that athletes can be present is like pretty young.
I guess that kind of, especially if it's like Japanese baseball.
Play the theme!
It's not that big a deal in soccer. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. Although, Blitzball's more like a weird water polo / rugby hybrid monster, as we'll see in a bit.
It's based on a fictional sport from a book.
I've actually heard some of the movements, now that I'm thinking about it, were inspired by some sort of Southeast Asian game.
Yep.
Which makes sense. Again, another reason we will get into later.
Oh, yo, I'm getting crunk.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Pouring this one out for you. Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, it's just like, hey, yo, give me some of that. Also, legendary weapons. Big maybe. Big maybe. Because, like, a lot of the legendary weapons in this game are, like, really involved.
I'm sorry, you said legendary weapons, and I felt a chill, like one of those Vietnam War vets seeing a dude on the tours pop out of the fucking foxholes that the Viet Cong used to use just to fuck with the tourists. Also, I do like the timing on going the sand and dust in the sky and the stuff warps.
Yup.
Like, these FMV cutscenes are really fucking good for now, never mind their time.
Well, these were upscale for the remake.
Well, they're upscale, but they're not reanimated.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Blitzball just does that.
Everybody's cheering and completely ignoring the fact that their world is ending.
I mean,
There we go.
yeah, it's hard to ignore that your world is ending when you are ending with the world.
I fell into the water!
And with this miraculous protagonist power armor, Tidus survives this fall. You know it's a Final Fantasy game when they can never be consistent on how damaging a fall is supposed to be.
You just see like a damage point of 1.
Orin!
Hey!
Doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Hopefully the audio's not delayed today.
Huh?
It's a really bad time for us to find that
It
out.
begins.
Nexus is saying audio's fine, so we have.
Don't cry.
Gotcha. I didn't tell everybody that I didn't take my normal pills today.
Oh,
Hey!
those are called
wait!
baby aspirin, Titus.
Baby aspirin.
Hey, not this way.
You'll find out. This game does a pretty good job of explaining everything.
Yes, like there. One thing I will definitely give credit for is it clearly has a lot of its ducks in a row, even if the way some of them are delivered is a bit weird towards the end, in my opinion. But again, just it's a story. Wait for it to develop.
We called it sin.
Sin?
So I'm like kind of letting this scene cook a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm trying not to be too catty. You were talking all that good shit in the blitzball ring, huh? Weren't you, buddy?
Bet you can't hit a person.
I lost 10 gil on you, you dipshit.
Yeah, Sin's here because it's just a bad bet. Ever held a sword before? Fuck no! What the hell?
My old man?
Well, you have now, kid. Start swinging. Good job, He-Man.
I hope you know how to use it.
I'm letting that joke sit. He does not need a slap for that. That was amazing. Okay, so the combat system is a little bit of a departure from what Final Fantasy was at the time.
Yes.
With first of all, your turn order being pretty present, actually.
Because starting with Final Fantasy IV, ATB was a thing for nearly 10 years, and now we're going back to a classic rigid turn structure, but with a twist. Because for one, as Locke already demonstrated, you have this honestly massive timeline that does not need to be this long.
Some people would say that Final Fantasy X did irreparable damage to PS2 JRPGs.
And I would call those people pussies.
Yeah, because like this game kind of set the bar for PS2 JRPGs. I believe this came out at launch of PS2.
Not launch, but close enough.
Yeah,
2001.
Close enough that like everybody started copying it pretty immediately.
To the point that there is an infamous Lord of the Rings game that is beat for beat taking cues from this game's combat style. The only difference is that it's mission-based.
Yep. There's also a lot of Atelier games and Atelier Universe games that also very heavily copied this style. So I'm going to explain one more thing that's not often talked about when it comes to this game's combat system. Once we get the next little combat tutorial here.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
You think we ought to get our buddy Sin some dandruff shampoo? This is not normal.
Okay, so one really big thing about the little bar over here that I'm fiddling with, this shows turn order, but I think it's like up to where you stop seeing the lighter purple. It is like fairly set in stone. However, there are things later on that can affect this, be it status effects or abilities that alter the turn order by either delaying yours or delaying an enemy's turn through damage or other factors that will come into play.
Yes.
When we get to them.
Like, that's something a little later, but yes, what you are describing, I believe is correct. It's basically showing the turn priority and how you can potentially delay that priority with certain moves that we will not have access to for quite some time.
Also, everything with just dark purple can change at a moment's notice based on your actions. For example, I think we could do one of those right now, where we do... Oh, no, okay. Not this soon. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, where you do items and you get a sooner turn priority because your quote-unquote active time meter down there below our characters is used a good bit less from just standard, or using items from just standard attacks.
Because part of the benefit of using items is they are instant, so there's way less of a delay compared to, say, using magic or a similar ability.
And also Pumacan bringing up the abilities that will come into play at that point.
Yeah, think of it in, like, Dungeons & Dragons terms, where using items is a bonus action and not a standard action.
Or more aptly, how Divinity 2 Original Sin does their turn priorities. Depending on what you do will affect where you appear in the initiative table.
And now we've got what can generously be called our first mid-boss.
Oh, so you're good to alert there, Pizza Girl? Listen to the screams of my children. Oh no,
Yo,
gravity.
Tricky T, where's your mother live, huh? One of them just starts pulling out some beer bottles and clanking them together like that scene in The Warriors. It's Overdrive.
Yes.
This is basically this game's stab at limit breaks from Final Fantasy VII, and initially it's pretty much exactly the same, but there'll be some nuances that change it up. D-pad left, I think?
It's for normal attacks.
No, D-pad right. The tutorial is making you do.
Oh, right. It is D-pad right or left. Sorry. I was like having a bit of a dumb moment. I thought it was this way because usually when you see sub commands in other RPGs, you see sub. And it's like, okay, my limit break is in there.
Yeah, no. There you go.
We're gonna do our best to also get jet shot. We may reload our save a few times if I get it wrong the first time.
Once I figured out what the tutorial is trying to explain, you can get it pretty easily. So.
Oh no! Hold up! What do you mean A and B was incorrect? I hit AB!
No, but you had to hit BA.
I think that's actually what it was asking me to do.
Oh my god.
It's doing the PlayStation button prompt.
Because I think
where
I
circle
remember
is the correct thing.
Because I think I remember this remaster has a very odd relationship with the limit breaks and rebinding buttons.
Yep.
And now we get to see Tidus's limit break, which is different from Orin's because it's a timing minigame.
Which is going to be really easy because the timing on those are really generous.
They do get faster later on, but again, it's not hard to get to hit the sweet spot.
But also, there's like skills on a sphere grid that make it easier too.
Also, it is literally impossible to lose this fight because this boss will do nothing but cast Demi, which is a percentage damage attack. You don't need to bother with healing items.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't think we need to bother with healing. This is kind of just like...
Yeah, because...
Once you hit close to 1, it's like not even casting... like, what does Demi do at that point?
Nothing, because the damage is rounded up.
Yeah. Or rounded down.
So this fight is just a glorified tutorial.
Yeah.
Also, minor thing I do like is when your party members are damaged more, their slouching is more severe.
If I remember correctly, this just reduces attack, right?
Yes, this is an attack.
Which
so,
is pointless with Demi.
Mind you, this will be quite useful in the future.
In the very near... Well, in the future that we get to use it again. Spoiler, we won't be seeing Auron for a good bit. Honestly, it would, if I didn't promise Final Fantasy X, I was gonna promise Final Fantasy VIII and have the condition of no auto trigger for fucking continuation.
That's... Wait, for what? Say that again?
I'm gonna say it. It's continuation. Fuck you.
It's Rensoku-ken. That's what they call it in the game, you fucking idiot. Wait, hold on. Oh, God.
Did we miss something?
You missed the save point, which is also a healing point.
Oh, that's fine.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
I'm pretty confident that there's no fail state up
Kill
until
Vespa.
Final Fantasy 13, my beloved. No,
Yes,
we're never going to be playing that. Just a heads up.
we are never touching that. Everybody get your hammers. Pull Vespa onto a mattress right now.
Oh, Final Fantasy 8. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Is it, if I remember correctly, there's no fail state in this, right?
I've never had to learn that there is a fail state.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll just heal.
Be aware there would probably be a healthy amount of off-stream grinding, and most of it would be playing Triple Triad.
For 8?
Yeah.
You don't need to grind for 8. It's got level scaling. Like, Final Fantasy 8 is like the one game you don't grind on.
Well, no, it's not that you don't grind, it's that the grinding is different in lateral, because you're grinding for spells.
Yeah, which is really easy to cheese.
Could be bad.
Which is why you play Triple Triad.
That. Knock it down.
What?
Trust
Also,
me,
it's just
you'll
funny
see.
to have the Lionheart before your first Lagunas flashback.
Oh no, I have like no hate for Final Fantasy 13 soundtrack. Otherwise,
How many rounds of Blitzball before you throw your controller in rage?
0. I actually, when I played this previously, not this version, but in the PS2 version on an emulator, I actually like 100%ed Blitzball.
I played enough Blitzball in order to max out Wakka's ultimate weapon at least once and get his final limit break, so that's more Blitzball than I am comfortable with ever playing in my fucking life.
We might do it. I don't know. It depends on how.
That's a strong we right fucking there.
Again, we might do it. It's a big maybe. It depends on like the pacing of the stream and how I feel when it comes down to it. Like, if it does happen, there may be dedicated Blitzball streams the moment we would start it. Little did I know that they would bill me for the property damage.
Okay.
You gonna pay for that? Fuck no. Dumb to dumb.
Thankfully, my account was still under my old man's name, credited to some offshore estate over in Bavel.
I played the storyline version of Blitzball in seconds from using the jet shot when I get hit by the cutscene where Tidus leaves the game and I lose because of it. And yes, I'm still mad about it. Yeah, do not use any of the techniques when Tidus is in Blitzball.
Ugh, I think if yours looked like that, see a doc.
Sin is over here like, I will be part of so many AMVs.
This is it. This is your story.
Nom 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 nom.
You think if the camera pulls away just a little bit further, you'll see some like little sin scales with stage lights?
Look, chocobo at the bottom. He's like,
Hey. Hey.
You have no clue how tempted I was to find a way to mod the Skyrim intro into this.
My old man?
Oh god, this is gonna turn into one of those dreams where I realize I had a test, but I didn't study, and then suddenly I'm in my underwear and everyone's laughing.
I'm gonna sink for a little bit.
Why is everything purple?
Yeah, no, there's kind of a reason why I'm like, we may or may not do Blitzball on stream.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded.
Eric
And then
Andre was here.
sleepy.
And then I fell
I
asleep.
think I had a dream.
Welcome to being
dream
30,
of
Titus.
being alone.
That's going to be every day of
I
your
wanted
life once you hit
someone,
that.
anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
And then I woke up. It just cuts to Skyrim. They caught you on the border. Hey, you're finally awake. Okay. Do you remember where all of the alphabets were? Because I think there's like 3 or 4 here.
8.
I do want to do that. It's very important.
Anybody there?
Right, the primers. I don't think there's any in this sect.
There is.
There's like a couple of treasure.
There's
No,
a few missables here.
there's missable treasure chests. What you're thinking of is there's one of those spheres where if you have a save file, you can bring over the primers that you collected from another save file.
Yeah. We'll do our best to not miss it. The bird is the one that's talking. Yeah, the bird is gone, and it's just and Tina's is just silent for the rest of the game. See, actually, I should pull up a guide for the primers real quick. Real quick, actually. I want to make sure that I'm not missing one here before. Okay, yeah, our first Elbed primer is not gonna be for a while.
Yeah. The only really egregious missable ones are in a very specific portion of the late game, if I'm remembering correctly. And I will bring it up when we get there because it's that bad.
Yeah, so our first one doesn't come for a while. Okay. And then I'm just gonna close that window and we're gonna continue mostly blind. Well, not mostly blind, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, because, like, we have both played this game before.
There might be some meandering, but the meandering will either be for comedic effect or me just forgetting something.
Or because a lot of these areas are weirdly open-ended for how linear this game actually is.
Also, look at these cool-ass ruins.
Yeah, I was gonna say that little patch off to the left looks pretty suspicious, huh?
I wonder what's over here. I bet you there's a ball. I found a ball. What's inside the ball? Fox, where are we going? Dum-dum.
Hey, fresh treasure chest. And it's 2 potions.
The 2 potions that we literally spent, which is really funny.
Find all bed primers to help. Okay.
None. More or less just saying, hey, find the primers to understand the language.
Which is kind of a cute little idea of adding replayability, where it's like, hey, now you can understand all the cutscenes now that you where that is spoken now that you have all the prime. A little more on that when we get.
Oop, there it is. There's that red and silver chest. Macalania, blah 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 blah. It also makes these make more sense.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
Oh, did the redeem not work?
Really?
Oh, I know what's going on. Hold up, everyone. Streamer bot is not working right now. Let me get that fixed real quick. All right, everything should work now. I'm gonna refund all those points. Here, I will reject them all. There we go. Dum to dum. Sorry about that, everyone. DreamerBot was having problems. It has been redeemed or resolved.
As we see.
Little did I know that I would be hearing industrial sounds.
Oh, yeah, no, like...
Oh, yeah, hold up.
All right.
I gotta correct one more thing. There we go.
We'll just be fixing this while trying not to think about the fact that Tidus must be pruning like a motherfucker under there if he was asleep on that slab for so long.
Little did I know that I'm like a prune juice.
I know this is we just mentioned, oh, let's avoid the old hat jokes, but I have to wonder if the people of this world are like half amphibious or something for how long they can stay underwater.
Probably. Oh, hey, a tutorial for a thing that we could have tutorialed. Also, there's autosave. Oh, wait, my controller's not in my hand. Hold up, let me fix that.
Yeah, how are you doing all this?
It's been resolved.
There we go. Magical Tanuki.
I have been fixed.
Oh, you noticed that slight smear?
Oh, the trailing?
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of that.
It's a weird thing they do in some parts of the game for reasons we will see in a hot minute. Because I guess they're pre-baking it for certain cutscenes.
Probably.
Or it's just to... It's like to complement the fog effect that they've got going on here.
Also, reminder of the Subnautica warning. If you have far exceeded your caloric burn rate, please seek sustenance. Oxygen. Whoop whoop! Super psychic gamer. I wasn't in the mood for fishing, but the fish was in the mood for me. Is the joke old yet?
Was it ever fresh?
Exactly.
Well, we can see the save point. Clearly, we can just go back there. Oh.
Oh no, we're being attacked by a fish. Warning, biological unknown biological presence detected.
Eee!
Oh, the splash effects overlaid themselves. And the battle theme finally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Rico from Darkstalkers. Okay, so... Oh, right. Left
Yeah,
and right
you can
is
target
the-
your allies, which there is a niche use case for that. But for now, we're just going to deal with the Shahagan.
Sagin!
Damn, what did
Overkill.
he do to you?
I was hungry, and I really wanted the fish.
Like my wife always told me I was cold fish. Wait, hold on. How did that reference go again? Anyway, that fish is huge.
The Sagin just like, hummin', get out of here!
Motherfucker didn't even swallow it. Well, he doesn't have internal organs, but what a waste.
Man, isn't this thing literally one of the sin spawn?
No,
Oh, is it just a native wildlife? Okay.
it's just a random fucking killer monster.
Alright, well, time to beat up a boss.
Geoskyno, who apparently looks like he got lost on his way to Parasite Eve 2.
I feel like this is a auto-losable fight.
His attacks will always deal damage equal to half of Tidus' current HP.
Okay, gotcha. That's right, this game doesn't have a lot of auto-fails.
yeah, a lot of these early fights are fairly scripted. Yeah, you can actually see like the lining inside there, buddy.
It's a lot
How do you
more
live
clear
like this?
on the HD remasters. It grabbed me on the leg, slapped my leg, and told me good job. I was very uncomfortable. You made me run into the wall!
I'm still paying off that ruin, buddy. Come on.
Probably bad at cuddling, yeah.
No, buddy, come on. You're gonna get something stuck in your throat. It's gonna be there all day. You're gonna drink like 12 gallons of water, and it's still not gonna completely go out until you like belch one day and it's gone.
Ah, shit. I lost my shoe. I wonder where it's gonna be in a few minutes. Oh, there it is. It's just like, it's like shooting past. It was like, oh, okay. Oh, man, my sock is... Oh, there's my shoe.
I had made it out of the frying
He
pan
just is really
into
lucky
the
that he's
freezer.
just smart enough that, unlike Sora, he does not wear a wallet chain.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
If you're wondering why I keep making the same joke over and over again, every line in this game is going to be delivered like that. I made it out of the thing and did the thing. And I was not sure how to do it.
Like, it's that this framing device is very much a part of this game's identity, and for good reason. But there are a couple oddities with the direction.
Yeah.
I think James Arnold Taylor, the English voice actor of Tidus, by the way, did say that he wasn't given a whole lot of context, so he just operated on the assumption that all the narration was done by like an older and wiser Tidus years after the conclusion of the story.
Cold.
Which is technically correct. But it's like a big technically.
Fire.
I mean, give or take the 100% ending of Final Fantasy X too, but enough said about that.
Yeah. Time to examine the fire.
Hey, you want to play the world's briefest adventure game side segment?
Yeah!
Well, get going, buddy.
My favorite!
Time to find a custard pie so you don't die to that Yeti and soft lock yourself and have to pay $2.99 to call Sierra's tip hotline. Wait,
We're
wait, no.
playing Abiotic Factor now! I hope I find a super tomato or an antiverse weed. Better go through this door. I hope I find some wood. Better beat up the furniture. Oh, look, kindling. Could you imagine a Final Fantasy survival craft?
Oh, God.
I'd be kind of fucking into it, actually.
I'd be morbidly curious how they'd make that work. I think the only game I can think of that would really lend itself to that is Final Fantasy II.
Yeah. Or they do like fucking Dragon Quest Builders, where it's like the survival craft that aspect is part of the story. All right, well, we got kindling.
So now we need something to serve as a spark to light. Although, honest to God, of all the things he could have picked for kindling, that wet, wilted bouquet is one of the worst things.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that. It could have been worse.
Like, no, if you're actually lighting a fire, you need something that's not only dry, but thin and produces just enough flame. That's why whenever you're starting a fire, you use newspaper. But that shit is not sending out any heat or releasing the right amount of oxygen that you need for that job.
Oh, wait, that's where we
Yeah,
came
this
from.
is just back where we came.
There's like another door over here.
There we go.
And then I pushed it open and found some flint.
Look at those fucking drapes. Just set those out to dry a little bit, and that's way better kindling.
Is it doing that thing where it's not... I'm hitting the buttons.
Get closer to the drawer.
Oh.
I think that's what it was. And there's your flint.
I don't know where I'm gonna get some steel. Minecraft Steve, help me. Flint and steel! So I decided to use one of my necklaces or my zippers.
Bro, chill out. It's just a geological fucking event.
The lightning struck the fire and he's just startled by it. He's like, "Ah!" Minecraft, Steve. I hope you see me now. You just hear off in the distance, French and steel, 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 steel. Too bad I don't have any chicken right now. I could make lava chicken.
Please stop.
I need food.
Shut up. Don't you start too.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
I think Master added more fingering to the...
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who? Me?
Fuck you, Dad.
You cried.
You stay out of this.
You stay out of this, sleep paralysis demon.
Or it's just like,
I think I could pause during cutscenes, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, we got an ad coming up here in a bit. So. Oh no, more monsters.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
Final daddy issues, kid. That's pretty much what this game
I'll get
is.
more wood.
I forgot how much pantomiming is in the full motion cutscenes. Like, I get why, but... Me when I finally get my morning coffee in me.
When the Scrimblo's got too many knives on hand.
Break!
All right, well, while we hear this battle theme go on, let's go ahead and
Yep.
roll into the ad break. Let this song cook for a little bit.
Yep.
Starting the ads now. Of course, it's a few seconds off as usual. Me when I get you. Metroid boss intro. Yeah, that kind of is a Metroid boss intro, isn't it? Or like
Little bit,
skitters
yeah.
around you and then like it drops in front of you. It's close enough on the timing. Scene just named Tricky. Immediately not regretting this. Just zero regrets with this shit. It makes it really funny. Do you have any food, Mr. Monster? No? Oh no! Dum to dum. We're not playing Star Fox Adventures, just a heads up. As funny as that game would be to make fun of it, it gets really boring like halfway through. All the fun and joy just dries up out of that game. Shit's there like fucking rubbing alcohol. You pour it on, you got it for a little bit, you get a little high off of the smell, maybe a little drunk if you lick it, and then it's immediately gone.
it has been years since I've been hands-on with Star Fox Adventures, so I have no strong opinions other than I've heard people say, it's been okay overall.
It's in a time where people were really wanting Legend of Zelda, giving them Star Fox Adventures was just like, oh. Giving them not only Star Fox Adventures, but a rushed game at that.
And then Wind Waker came out.
And everyone bitched about it. Despite being like one of the better Zelda games.
Arguably one of the best Zelda games.
Oh, you better be careful. Ocarina of Time fans will jump in on you.
I don't give a shit. They've been eating good for too long.
Yeah, tell that to Piffle.
I will! Because she already stabbed me in the heart saying, when we were just talking about, like, Canadian chip flavors, and she was talking about how, I think it's dill pickle chips that she just cannot fucking stand.
They're all right. I kind of get why people wouldn't enjoy them.
It was either dill pickle or ketchup chips. Because I know I've heard ketchup chips are, like, a vast assortment of peaks and valleys. And as we were talking, she's like, it's one of those things that I just can't stand. It's just fucking nasty, like Dr. Pepper. And I immediately posted the woman yelling at a guy and knives are going through his chest reaction image. You think you know someone, and then they go and betray you like that.
Little did I know that the rock was gonna hit me.
Honestly, I can't tell if that's rock or some kind of, like, metal alloy.
It's rock.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense, considering a lot of this is, like, old rock. Little bit of bas relief here and there.
Where did your crew go? Hold up, they disappeared.
You on my side? Cool.
Using grenades.
Certain items, like grenades, have special effects when used.
Yeah, commands for gamers.
Just tell. I'm sure this pop-up was over the heads of many a soldier storming the beach of Normandy. These items can be used during battle by selecting the special ability used.
Could you imagine a fucking World War II fucking RPG, but it's just a Final Fantasy X mod?
Oh my god, I would love that. Considering that, like, Shadow Hearts 2 was all about stopping Dark Wizard Grigori Rasputin, fuck yeah.
So you gotta use the special, use, and then a grenade.
This is reminding me of Chip and Ironicus playing Kingdom Hearts, and Grant just losing his mind seeing Tarzan as a guest character for the first time, and also seeing that means that Tarzan gets an MP bar. Just the general idea of being able to say Tarzan has an MP bar sends him into a giggle fit, followed by the legendary reaction of, you know who didn't know shit about MP bars? Fucking Edgar Rice Burroughs.
So wait, hold up. If Tarzan has an MP board, would you say that this is monkey magic?
Technically? I mean, specifically, it's gorilla magic. Remember, very different genuses.
True. So I think I could steal the grenades on loop, and I probably should have, but it really doesn't matter that much.
If I remember correctly, you can, but there's a slightly increased chance every time you use steal that not only will you get nothing, but our guest character here will take a little chip damage as retaliation.
Yeah. She was wearing a belt that had belts and more belts.
So what you're saying is Tarzan is a druid. Unironically, yes, he is basically kind of like a melee druid class hybrid in Kingdom Hearts 1.
That was close.
The fucking expression he got! Oh my god, girl, but you could see that she was girl.
Let me go.
I needed an awful job covering his roots.
Fed! Srivatek Risa! Ifulpetit, Fapuneket Fedrik.
What are they saying? This is the closest I've been to a woman in my life.
Hey, that's my favorite Disco Elysium character.
I'll never forget the smell. No, wait, we're not doing that to Titus. He does not deserve that much fucking, like, maladjustment.
Especially considering, if I remember correctly, our yet unnamed special friend here is only like 15.
I don't... Do they drop ages?
Not in-game and supplementary materials.
Oh, okay. Just translate the Elbed. You smell like shit! I didn't know that's what she said. But honestly, it kind of made sense.
Hey, that hurts.
I know, idiot. That's why I did it.
Whoa.
Oh, right. Language barrier.
Yeah, they just speak English for a very brief moment. Oh shit, hold on. We're not supposed to be speaking common. Did it just run an ad again?
Wait, what?
It said ad break in progress. Hold up, I'm gonna wait for whatever this fucking ad break in progress is on about. Apparently it ran ads twice.
Again?
Yep. They're just like, so, come here often? No, not really.
I don't even know where here is. Oh, that makes 5 of us.
Yeah, damn, alright. Well, hey, he doesn't know where we are either. Little did I know, they didn't know where they were.
Why are you saying that to yourself?
Oh, that was supposed to
Also,
be
you
in my
realize
head.
there's more particles to start sentences in terms of monologues than little did we know.
Little did we know. That
All
I
right,
would
enough
say
of
little
that.
did we know again. Doom, 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 doom.
All right, just for that, I'm taking the apple juice out of the prisoner's lunch. It's mine now.
Yeah, little did I know that I knew very little. Contrary to popular belief, it was actually popular belief. Doom, 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 doom. While we wait for this whole thing, I'm gonna pull up the coffee link. Actually, just a reminder to everyone who is still hearing this right now. Oh, meant to pin that. There we go. Snap end.
I'm just imagining while this is all happening, Boss Man over there in the middle with the suspenders just has some AirPods on, and Titus is like, oh god, I wonder what someone like him could be listening to. You cut in close, it's just Masayoshi Takanaka.
Anyways, now we can resume because the ad ended.
Right, whatever.
What if I told you that if you just said this like a caveman, I would understand?
I said I don't understand.
Thanks for the exposition, courage.
He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me?
You speak the same language?
All right, I'll work.
I love how angry he sounds about that. Like, he's just upset at the concept of working.
I'm an athlete, not a wage employee. Little did I know I was actually a wage employee.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you better pick up that fucking conspicuous orange book.
Wow, an achievement!
At least it's not an achievement that says thank you for playing. Though technically that is not missable. We can come back to this particular spot and pick
There's-
that up again.
there's also a lot of these that are quote-unquote missable in the fact that they are just moved to another location.
Yes.
Oh, almost forgot.
Using the sphere grid.
Here we go!
And it's going to make us go from point to point on this.
Are you ready for the longest tutorial in the game?
For something that's not that difficult, it's basically, instead of traditional character levels, gaining a quote-unquote level gives you a movement on the sphere grid. And whenever you're adjacent to any of the little bubbles here, you use a sphere and you unlock it, and you either get a skill or a stat up. At first, it's going to be kind of small drip feeds of bonuses, especially this early in the game. It's later on where you see things start to add up that things start to get a little whack.
Yeah. Are you ready to play Path of Exile 1?
Oh no, because the zoom out isn't nearly as disgusting as Path of Exile.
Specifically Path of Exile 1. 2 is a lot better about it.
Because I've seen so many... there's apparently entire clip compilations worth of people playing Path of Exile for the first time being told, hey, why don't you check the skill tree? And going... And zooming out so far, it looks like a fucking astrological chart.
Yep. Which is funny, because Path of Exile 2 has a literal astrological chart.
And it's doubly funny because apparently there are people in the comments saying, yeah, by the way, you can ignore like everything here that isn't direct buffs to whatever your class's damage type.
Pretty much.
Which I think is our reason for why they pared everything down in the sequel.
You can't... Mokura, hello. Also, yes, you can draw a sphere grid on my belly. There's plenty of space. Make sure to play the song, too.
This was also kind of where the job board for Final Fantasy XII came from. I think a little bit, yeah.
The job board was more influenced by another game that came out after this, actually.
Yeah, and I want to say there might have been something in... Oh god, I think in like one of the Ogre Battle games that in turn inspired that.
Yeah. Yes, I did Mokura. Because that's going to be the joke.
Because unfortunately I'm not controlling.
Yeah, no, I'm in control, which means I get to do all the stupid shit. And that means nobody else is getting renamed.
It also means, unfortunately, our man's here is actively considering the Dark Aeons. God help.
It's a big maybe. It depends on how well we do leading up to it. Because I know there's moments where this game kind of does like have slight jumps in difficulty.
Yeah, it's part of why I remember having a habit of stopping and grinding whenever I got to a new area, and also just because I liked chilling out the environment.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a lot of explanation for what's basically, yeah, move step by step to unlock it.
We're just gonna, you know what, at this point, I'm just gonna dumb.
And here's our full zoom out, or there was our full zoom out. It's gone now, because we can't have anything nice here.
So, what we can do, not that button, but we can actually go look at it.
Yes.
And, what was, oh yeah, you can also do this for some reason.
And here is where we start because we are on the expert sphere.
Yeah, they all start in a different spot. Trying to remember what buttons was it for zoom again?
I think it was select.
Yeah, there you go.
Here's the whole fucking thing.
The expert sphere grid at that. Yeah, this is it.
It's something that was added in the updated re-release, which is what we're playing. Basically, everyone starts closer to the center. There's less key nodes, but also there's more open spaces.
Yeah. It's more or less, do you know what you're doing, or do you plan on maxing out your sphere grid? Then pick this. And I can't make a guarantee that we're going to max it out, but, like, if we want to do the Dark Aeons, we might want to get kind of close, actually.
Good luck to you, because that shit has always been miserable to me. Like, Final Fantasy X is a very good game with a very arduous end game.
So if I remember correctly, we actually want, how do you preview these things again? Oh, there we go. It's at the top. Okay, we cheer or
Jinx, which
Jinx.
lowers the enemies a lot.
Yeah, which we don't really need that much. This is one of those abilities that like Tidus doesn't get much from, but other people do.
And it's like, cheer is actually a very, very good ability because the game doesn't actually tell you this, but it's stacked.
Yep.
It stacks up to like 3 times.
You have no moves because we just got you.
Yes.
But you already have use in steel, which means I
Yep.
think we can move immediately.
No.
To
But
HP?
if we do get the appropriate sphere, we can give her an HP. Like,
We don't. We have only ability spheres right now.
yes. But we might get some from drops, because from this point on, we are going to finally start running into random encounter.
Yep. It's boost you can target. Honestly, we want to actually do this whole four spot. Because like everything in this section is like just good stats. Strength,
Yes.
agility, accuracy, all that shit. And then flee.
Like, so far, this is all mostly the same shit that Tidus would get on his normal sphere grid, just like compacted in a different compartment.
Yeah. One of the cooler generic battle themes. Oh yeah, no, the fucking music for this game, like fucking slap.
So much so, it's why there's a debate over the original OST versus the arranged version. Hold on. I think if you talk to one of his 2 buddies over there, one of them will... What? Yeah. Oh, he makes you go... Fuck. Okay, so it's not this one, but the other one has something actually useful for us once we get through this dude suddenly switching over to speaking immaculate English for only this tutorial and then never again.
It's literally that Family Guide show.
Yes.
You know English? No, I just know enough English to explain that in this proceedings, and it's to explain why I know this much English.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah. Also, you know the devs have it like this on purpose. Just to fuck with the player a bit.
It's literally the same energy as Kapora Gabora in Ocarina of Time asking, did you get all that? And the cursor defaults to the repeat tutorial option.
Yeah. You're just like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then just kicks you to this.
And it's just like, wait, no. I'm pretty sure there's no can I skip this instant button.
Escape! Escape space! Escape space! Back escape space!
Imagine if there was a randomizer where every time you talk to a generic NPC, there's a chance they make you go through the sphere grid tutorial. Yes, this guy.
Oh my god, I hope that there's a randomizer mod that has like the quote-unquote room checks that it's just one of the NPCs just abruptly starts telling you about the sphere grid.
Oh my god.
You're just caught in like a 15-minute unskippable tutorial with auto-time dialogue every time you pick the wrong guy.
Alright, I think we have to talk to our friend
Found
here.
some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should
The
be able
last
to
dialogue at the
salvage
end of the
big
game
prize.
is just a tutorial. It's the credits,
Okay,
but it's the
let's
sphere
get to
grid
work.
and tutorial looped 5
Roger.
times. Yeah, one lesson did it on the way out. So this is really cool. I actually unironically love this.
Yes. I do think one of the things this game does not use nearly as much as it really should have is underwater sections.
Yeah.
I know they're mostly aesthetic, but they're pretty fucking neat.
They're really, really, really neat.
Like, I know that people have talked about a lot about how a lot of early PS2 and Dreamcast games, oh yeah, our first random encounter, had a distinct like tropical/beach aesthetic, and I think someone found an actual reason why. It's because Hokkaido was going through, and like Okinawa were going through like tourism booms at the time.
Yep. Also, the reason why there wasn't a lot of Final Fantasy X stuff in Kingdom Hearts is Nomura was kind of done with Final Fantasy X, and he didn't want to go back to it. Like, for any reason whatsoever.
Well, no, the actual reason is because the idea of even having Final Fantasy cameos was not initially in the plan. It was something that was suggested mid-development.
Fair enough. I just know that, like, once this game was, like, done with development, Nomura was just like, yeah, I'm never gonna look at this ever again.
Yeah, no, but, like, specifically for Kingdom Hearts, it was... He never initially planned on having Final Fantasy cameos, and when they convinced him to do it, he specifically included characters from projects that he had worked on, because he felt he better understood how to implement. Yes, it was originally allegedly pitched as strictly a Disney game.
I'm not too surprised Kingdom Hearts 3 had, like, no Final Fantasy cameos.
Yeah, and I think Nomura even commented on that, saying, we were so busy trying to wrap up all these plot threads, we didn't really have time to work them. And that's why they sort of nudged them in towards the very end in, like, Remind.
Oh no! More fish! Da, 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 da.
Oh, you got the preamp.
Wait, yeah, hold on. Isn't this supposed to be a back attack? Hang on.
No, this is just a random encounter, so that you just got lucky.
Nice.
So you can just, like, steal grenades from them and just completely fucking ruin their day if you want.
I really could. I actually should stock up on those.
Like, you have a character whose ability is to steal, and you are not stealing.
Well, like, steal is not as important in this game as other Final Fantasies. It's still pretty important, but, like...
Yeah, but free shit.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me fucking finish. It's, like, still pretty important, but the level of importantness is, like, toned down a lot compared to, say, 9.
Yeah, and you got 2 free grenades.
Stealing is bad.
Yeah, but they're fish. They don't have a concept of property.
Oh my god, I forgot that she gets, like, a shit ton of fucking AP.
Oh, no, that's how much she needs for her next move.
Oh, right.
You do have a power sphere, so you can give her that HP bump.
I could, couldn't I? She can't move, though.
No, but she's still adjacent to the HP sphere, so it'll work.
So just use it.
Oh, no, I thought you got a power sphere.
No, I was like, huh?
Damn, okay, never mind. Because, yeah, it's power spheres that give you HP, attack, and defense.
Yeah. We had a different sphere. Joe steal a car. She got a booty. I think it's just the closest doing that. It's not like fucking Garnet levels of, like, weirdly accentuated butt.
Oh, yeah, with her weird, like, dress leotard thing that she wears throughout the game.
Yeah.
Oh, God, is Id down here? Dude, Tidus, get the hell out of here now.
Literally, as it crawls through the fucking hole, don't thou seek power!
As the monster pulls out a pearl necklace to grasp.
Carteling is highly illegal. Nah, fuck it.
So, I could never take this boss seriously as a kid because I always saw it as having buck teeth.
Oh, you see it as having butt teeth? I can't take this boss seriously because it looks like it's perpetually screaming.
I mean, it probably just got back here from Geos Gyno, that dude earlier, shoving it in a locker.
We do want to steal from bosses, by the way.
Yeah,
that is the only point
grenade.
that it's really important. Because, like, bosses you just don't ever see again. Usually.
I mean, you're still just getting grenades, which are going to be doing a decent amount of damage.
I think it's like 3 is before it starts doing clip damage.
Oh yeah, and remember, you do have cheer, which lasts a good while.
Tropes. Okay, yeah, there's nothing left.
Blah, 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 blah.
Ow, 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 ow.
Like, it's free. It's a free buff.
We're gonna eat this fish. Also, you don't have to backseat me too much. I know how to play this game. Don't worry.
And now he's going to run away, which is the other reason why I saw him as a big nerd.
No, not you, Mocha. I'm talking to Joe on that one.
Yeah.
This is the game where you mix
Command.
shit anyways. Yeah, I kind of do need to stock up on ingredients. You're good, Mocha. Trust me, I played this game enough to kind of know where, like, a lot of this is going to come into play. So, we want to do a trigger command, which is, I believe, standby, or is it,
Standby. Mix is her limit break.
Yeah, her unique. Standby.
Which gets a free 50 HP heal. Nautilus charge.
Owie!
Aren't Nautiluses even in the same species grouping as octopi?
I think the Nautilus versus the shell. So what I want to do right now is potion before everybody fucking dies.
Yeah, because unfortunately our friend here is still kind of squishy, but strangely lengthy HP bar. No, those are the
Limit bars.
yeah, those are the over limit bars.
I keep forgetting there's no defend in this game. There's just standby, technically.
No, there is a defend command. Hit triangle, or the equivalent on your yeah. But I think if you put trigger here.
No, I think it just does a 2-turn thing. Ooh, that's much less damage.
Yeah, I believe blocking will always have damage taken by 50%.
No, you're good, Mocha. You're good. So, I do want to steal real quick, see if there's one more.
Nope.
I think that's this game's equivalent to nothing left to steal.
Yeah. Hold on. Trigger command.
Pincer attack!
Yes.
Him just pointing and she's just like, huh?
Oh, I get it.
Riku does the thing that fucking Alan does in Invincible. How are you speaking to my mind? You can't do that?
And now we can't do a stupid charge move anymore.
Yep. I think we could do cheer because that might have worn off by now.
I think it lasts 5 turns. It's a pretty healthy length for what it does.
There's no stat check.
Yeah, there's no way to count. That's like a recent RPG thing.
Yeah. Tentacles!
But yeah, no, you're down to like 50, 60 damage from its tentacles attack. That's pretty good. And hey, you got overdrive.
Store play.
So how are you going to do those sick flips underwater, Titus?
I'm operating on a slight delay.
Well, the answer is he's not going to do flips. He's just going to hit it really hard.
Just gonna hit that bitch real fucking hard. Have a potion that I'm gonna throw at you. You just see fucking Riku throw the fucking potion, and it just smash against his head. He's bleeding a little bit for a moment, and then the bleeding stops and just magically healed. He's like, oh.
So
Okay.
like throwing potions in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, it's oh, cool, that healed.
Like, it's so funny to me seeing that can fail, and sometimes it does happen on the AI side.
Fun fact, that camera pivot usually signs that the boss is gone. Usually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I died! Or in tactics, yeah. Well, I mean, if you do it as a chemist, I think you get, like, no damage or less damage at least.
Oh no, throwing items in Final Fantasy Tactics, that shit's just free.
Oh, it is
Like-
free. Okay, cool.
Like, the moment you unlock the ability to do that reliably, you can just put white mages in the fucking bag. Especially if you're running an atheism build.
I think there's no other items here.
No,
it wants me
there's
to
no
fucking-
findables here.
The bailout. Just being thorough here.
Yeah, no, you're still fairly on rails, which is funny to say about this game, but bear with me.
It's not as this game is not as on rails as it seems at times.
Those angelfish sprites from fucking Chrono Cross?
What?
Some of those fish looked very similar to background models I remember seeing in Chrono Cross.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Those games are close. That and this game are close enough together. They probably just upscaled the texture and put it in.
We just had a person zip by our camera for a moment. Yeah. Albert jump scare.
Smeared the side of the lens a little bit. And now it's all foggy until we pull it out and clean it between shoots.
He just grabbed the fish and just streaks it across the camera. To get that fish slime in that shit. I thought it was a spaceship at first. Turns out I was a little bit wrong. It was actually just my bedroom.
My second guess was going to be some kind of weird metal dragon.
I played a little bit too much Subnautica, so I thought it was just the architects. They don't know what it is to this day.
They also don't seem to know what a Subnautica is, or a computer is. Then again, they also just don't seem to regard me.
I tried to explain to them for like 10 hours straight. They didn't really get it. They kept saying something about... Actually, I don't know what they said. They were just speaking a different language. But I kept trying, though, until they kicked me into the water.
I'm just imagining one of the All-Bed just suddenly using the generic Ganado shouts from Resident Evil 4.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
You're a prisoner, bitch! Out on the balcony!
Hungry.
I still didn't get my dinner. Ow, my elbow. He's like just monologuing aloud the whole time.
Whoa! Right on.
My favorite, square pasta.
Rick is just like, bitch, I gave you a spoon and fork. What the fuck are you doing?
Hey,
Choke on it.
You realize that's a gin and tonic, right?
it's good
Oh,
to be
shit.
honest.
No, where did Trey go? He just like fucking cartoon opens his mouth and eats the whole tray.
That's just ravioli. No, it could also be pierogi.
There. What is your name?
Riku,
Whoa! You really do understand.
I've been speaking to you this entire time, asshole. What the fuck?
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
What are you, French? No, what the fuck? What's
Who are
French?
you guys? Anyway?
She's just like repulsed. She doesn't know what it is, though.
Can't you tell?
Maybe this weird world isn't so bad after
Wait.
all.
You're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
Yeah, no, that's the person we're meeting next. Yeah.
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
Apparently, I didn't remember anything. Why are you monologuing like that? I don't know.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand.
I'm right here, you know.
About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack.
Oh, okay. You're
And
just gonna keep going.
About how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light.
Why
I
was
just
it
said
wobbly?
things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
Who's Oren?
You're doing a lot of wondering and not a lot of doing.
Did I say something funny?
Everything,
Is this what
yes.
your kind calls vague posting?
You're silly.
They knew what vague
You'll be
posting
better in
was
no
here.
time.
I knew this
They say
planet
that
was
he
gonna
gets
be
funny when Sin
alright.
is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Damn, this Minecraft mod pack looking kind of fucked up.
You know, we were just talking about how would you make a Final Fantasy survival crafter work? I guess of all things that you could do, a Spira-themed craft for Hack for Minecraft could work.
Actually, you know what it probably would be fairly close to? Fucking how Abiotic Factor does it, where there's like a story going on, but you're still kind of just like scavenging all over the place. That's the neat part, you don't.
You said... You play Blitzball?
Uh-huh.
And you monologue a lot?
You know, you should go to
yeah,
Luca.
I guess.
Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Yo, you ball. She asks the goat of Blitzball.
Okay, leave
Oh
it to
god,
me.
you know,
I'll
if,
get you to Luca,
actually, now that I think
promise.
about it, if Xanarkand does have social media, you
You'd
know
rather
there's some
stay
heinous
here?
bullshit going on there, like
Okay,
like how
I'll
people
go tell
talk
the
about
others.
the
Wait
fucking
here.
basketball on Twitter.
It's just everybody's hating on fucking
one thing,
Titus and they call it Jack
Don't tell
posting.
anyone you're from Xanarkand. Okay? Yevon says it's a
Or there's
holy
like
place.
people wishing
You might
death on
upset someone.
specific Blitzball team coaches to the point of actually mailing him boxes of bees.
Oh my god.
But because it's a Final Fantasy game, it's like the giant bees the size of toddlers that can kill you with
The
poison.
fucking Vespoids or whatever.
Yeah.
It's got a 5-inch stinger, watch out!
Some kind of holy place?
You open
Yeah, right, I thought.
you open a package and it's just a random encounter splash.
Yevon? Sin?
Text box, monster in a box!
I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place. That I could go back in a day or two.
Turns out I would have
What,
to go back in
1,000
about
years
1,000
into the
years.
No way!
All of my family is dead! Shit!
Just cut to the Futurama title card.
Dum dum.
Dun, dun.
That's forever my favorite bit about Futurama is all of my family is dead. Woohoo from Fry.
What a tone setter for those original shows, huh?
Right? Blitzball. We're not going to be able to resist the Blitzball jokes though with Waka when we come to them.
Also, yeah, these rails are kind of flimsy as shit for what's happening.
I mean, I don't think they're meant to hold people. I think it's meant to just tie down cargo.
And we see how well it's doing for either purpose right now with all that running water.
Well, yeah. You don't want the water to stay. Also, hello, Becky. Save your current game.
Well, that was about the shortest. That was about the shortest RPG that we've played in a hot minute. So on to our next game. Oh,
We're gonna play Quake. Grab life by the blitz balls. Titus's secret move.
Okay, so they do need to breathe. How are you not a waterlogged corpse, my guy?
Okay, so, like, thinking about the logistics of how Blitzball works in this universe, you know that there's, like, probably some spell that they fucking use that makes them able to breathe underwater.
Or there's, like, some weird machine that's piping
Blitzball.
oxygen into the water.
Oh, like fucking LCL or some shit.
Kinda.
Hey!
We still had our gills.
Also, while we were talking about Futurama, foreshadowing is a narrative device that...
All right, we don't need to steal that many Ren Penrose jokes. Oh, you know this man is not out of bed with that kick.
How do you know how an Albed kicks so well anyway, boss?
Research, lots of research.
Oh no, Keeper, you shut your mouth right now, buddy.
We wasted no time. We wasted no time. Oh.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
I don't know why, but I got the impression from this dude that he made a bitchin' set of bacon pancakes.
I've actually been debating on making that at some point. Just like crumbling up a bunch of bacon and putting it in pancakes.
You know amateur.
If there was a shitty movie adaptation of FF10, do you think Walker would be played by Channing Tatum?
Oh my god!
Oh, I hate that you're on to
Forget
something.
that.
I hate that you're on to
I
something.
got too close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Did he just wang him in the head with the ball on the way over?
No, he tossed the ball to one of the boys over here.
Okay.
But yes, no, we were just talking about the, like, turn of the millennium video games habit of putting big stretches of ocean. Here you go. Here's your big stretches of ocean, buddy.
Oh my god, you know what also just fucking hit me? If there was a live-action Final Fantasy X movie, you know fucking Jared Leto would want to be Seymour. And just completely ruin that role from start to finish.
Or, considering what we know about him, it's actually perfect typecasting.
Oh, no, don't give him that! Don't give him that! No!
Is that a backhanded comment on Jared Leto or a backhanded comment on Seymour? You be the judge.
Call him A, call him B. Let's find out. Something we will be talking about a lot in this game. That's for fucking sure.
Also, good fucking instinct, just finding this without a nudge. You really do know your shit.
Oh, me looking for secret shit or the coral?
The secret shit, but also the coral.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's somewhere around here.
Yes.
There it is.
There's the moon crest. One of two dinglebobs we'll need much later.
Mind you, we can come back. I think we can come back here.
Yes, we can come back here at, like, the end gate.
But, like, it's better to just get that now.
Yes, much better.
Oh, my luggage.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I
Hey,
just
brother,
had to
why are you
ask.
monologuing right now? You know that's against Yu Yevon's
His
teachings,
cruise
right?
Anakin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
I ain't never seen a pile of rubble
Long time
bigger,
ago,
man.
There were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work.
They came up with this big machina. They called it ChatGPT.
Sin came and destroyed the Machina
Also,
cities.
Puma Cam.
And Xanarkand
Xeno
along with him.
Gears.
Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said.
This is not unusual for
You
Square.
ask me, sins are punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for
Staring
our
at my
sins.
phone as he
That's
says that, by
important.
the way.
As
No
I
reason
said,
in particular.
It's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
You
It's
should.
just as Riku said.
Or at least watch our stream. It's
Waka
on
and
YouTube.
Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time,
That was a
all I could
glizzy
think about was
puzzling about.
everything that happened to me.
That was a
All
baby
this
bird hearing that it was
started
food
with
time.
Sin.
That was
If I could find Sin one more time.
that was Queso
I
hearing
could
that there's
go
a hot
home.
dog around the corner.
For now, I just lived
Or
life
Queso
until that
hearing
time
there was a
came.
Chris Redfield
No
around the
more
corner.
worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better.
Hey, I hear
Maybe.
that sin toxin makes people start monologuing really loud. How you feeling about that right now, brother? You still monologuing?
I wonder if that syntaxin is also the reason people keep bringing those wireless speaker thingies on the bus. I hate when they do that.
Hey, yeah, all that shit's against Yu Yevon's teachings. Gotta make sure that shit don't happen,
Hey, it's this
including contraception. We don't do that with Yu Yevon. I'm going that direction with the fucking religion. Even though fucking Yevon is like,
It's much more Buddhism with a bit of doubt.
yeah.
As much as people for years like to say, oh, Final Fantasy X taking all these potshots against Christianity, not realizing that, as we'll get into later, most of this game is patterned off of East and Southeast Asian fantasy.
But also, like, at no point do they really say that it's a pot shot at or make it clear it's a pot shot at religion. It's more just like the general message of this game. I'm letting this music cook for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the message in this game is like not necessarily taking shots at religion, but more taking shots at religious extremism.
Yeah.
Because, like, we'll find out later on in the plot that some people take their particular religion a little too seriously. And Waka is surprisingly not one of them.
Yeah, you would be surprised to learn as we go on, despite how we're like taking little ribbing cracks at him. Waka's pretty moderate as far as Yevon believers go.
Yeah. We're also doing our best to avoid the Waka is a racist jokes.
Because not because we don't disbelieve in them, but because we'll have better opportunities later.
Oh boy howdy, because there's funnier jokes in play for this game.
Also, one thing that always bothered me so much about Waka,
There's
he
the
is
power
the
sphere.
only character whose HP ends in an 8, as opposed to a 0 or a 5.
So I believe I can
I don't know why he does this, and it bothers me so fucking much.
so I'm gonna apply a speed sphere here. Oh wait, this is a defense sphere? Actually, I probably should apply
Yeah,
that.
Power Sphere will give you that defense.
Yeah. So I was gonna use it on Waka, but there's gonna be plenty of opportunities to get stuff like that.
And we didn't just get Waka.
Yeah. But also, he can't really move right now. I think I gotta still apply a sphere here. But like, there's kind of not
No.
much of a point, especially when you really want to just like, where is it? There's an ability that I want to beeline for him. I think it might be on this side.
There's
Lancet, there we go.
That's what a character we haven't gotten yet started with. It's basically a free skill that doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does heal you equal to how much HP and MP it does.
Yeah. It's like Lancet and something else further down this line. I'm like, it's been a good while, so bear with my like lack of misremembering specifics and probable inevitable mistakes, just a heads up. But like, getting sphere grid movement points is really not that big of a deal. So, like, I think it's like a fixed value, isn't it?
What do you mean by fixed value?
Like the per sphere level.
I mean, it doesn't scale all that harshly if that's what you mean.
Yeah. I thought it was like fixed or some shit. Like a fixed value.
No, it's just, it scales very, very slowly as you go by. I think that was a chest down there behind you.
Oh!
Yes,
Sure
there.
shit. Thank you. Good eye. Monster in the box!
Oh! I don't think this one does that.
No, I know. I just like shouting monster in the box when it happens
Actually,
near a box.
shit. I think Final Fantasy VI was the last game to do Monster in a Box.
No, there's another one. Not Final Fantasy, but another game that does the monster in a box thing.
Oh, no, I don't doubt that other games, period, do it. I just mean within this series.
Oh, yeah, within the series, I think 6 is the last monster in a box.
That's kind of weird.
I'm kind of okay with that, because, like, you kind of just can safely walk up to a box and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, but it's like, it's the element of surprise with opening it that I kind of, that I think kind of makes it, more than just the threat that it can represent. Also, it's so wild that because they use the full brass instruments with the fanfare, it sounds much closer to the previous game's fanfares than the original release version, where it's clearly more synthesized.
Also, hot take. The original version of this song is admittedly... Like, this version's good, but hold up. Can I change that right now?
No, I think it's on Game Boot, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, you can.
I'm just going to let that cook for a little bit so y'all can hear what I'm talking about. This version of the song I like a little bit better, but not by much.
I believe this was the first Final Fantasy game to not be wholly composed by Uematsu, because he was already on his way out from Square while they were working on this.
Yeah. Those when he was taking Sakaguchi around and Uematsu was going freelance, pretty much.
And I think some of the other tracks are composed by, if I remember his name correctly, Masashi Hamazu. He was the composer for Saga Frontier 2 before this, and you can definitely tell if you have the original tracks on, because you hear a very familiar piano MIDI that he used for a lot of Saga Frontier 2's. Mm-hmm. And he would then later go on to be the, I believe, primary composer for Final Fantasy 13.
Also, one of the co-composers for this game also composed some of the better tracks in, this is what I mean. It just sounds a little bit better.
Yeah.
Somebody put a candy bar in the water.
What does that even mean in this context? It means somebody been littering, buddy, and we got somebody to find and take to task.
Oh, yeah, sure.
A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you.
Much better, Pumacam?
Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
Also, this theme is just much better in the non-arranged version because there's like a bigger variety
I
of
thought then
instruments
that
present.
Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had
That
in
is one of the
common.
complaints I've heard. Arranged tracks sound a bit
I wasn't too far off either.
flat compared to the original comp.
Yeah, we'll be swapping back and forth randomly.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Little Titus told me that he came out of the pussy holding a blitzball. I didn't know what that was. Hey, you monologuing again over there? And he caught me monologuing the second time. Yeah, it sounds like you monologuing again.
Thought about the game.
Maybe saying that maybe instead of a
10 years
blitzball, it was
without a single
actually his
win will
mom's
do that.
pancreas, and they told him that to feel better.
My
Jesus.
first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my
Hey,
mind.
what?
I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey,
So, you want to win the next
Nice.
tournament? Go out with a bang.
How are you enjoying it?
So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
Adidas, you just lost
No,
the
no, no,
game.
no, no.
God damn
If
it.
I say, what's our goal?
No, remember,
You
he's
say
17. He's just like,
victory.
what game? What's the
When
game?
you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Walker just like slowly starts withering.
You're serious?
Turns into the photorealistic withered Pim. All right, we're going back to the normal one. Again, both versions of this track is really good, but like the original is just that much a little bit better.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road
Hi,
today.
I'm Troy McClure. You may know
After
me
surviving
from
your
other
run-in with
things.
Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who says Twid? Is there a Ren Fair nearby, Waka?
Yuzu and
What's a
Gata,
Ren Fair?
Crusaders.
Oh, God.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
It gives you
Cool.
optimism for when you
In
get to
return,
Blitzball.
come
Then you
tournament
get,
time,
see how
I'll
bad
make
the
sure we
Oroks
take the
actually
cup.
are.
Cool.
Yeah.
About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in their village.
So despite that warning, there's actually no random encounters at this point. You can just walk in circles like a dipshit and nothing will happen to you.
Yep, because you're close to the village. And the Crusaders do a very good job, even in, I think it's one of the NPCs around here. It's like, yeah, the Crusaders, like, kick ass around here.
No, you do come up this road later in the game and you do get attacked. It's just, you're still kind of in plot tunnel mode right now.
Ding. Making sure I'm not missing anything. I think we're good, though.
Yeah, I don't
that's
think
good.
you need to worry about rotating saves that much from what I remember of this game. Again, not that many missables, one-shot events until you get to the second or third town.
I just do it out of habit. It's just one of those things where I just do it anyways. Yeah, the game also gives you 99 saves. So,
Yeah.
like, we're never gonna have to worry about, like,
He's
rotating
saving.
saves.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something
No,
over
we
there
eat
later.
sawdust and
Take a
weeds.
look
What do you
around
think,
first.
man?
What do you think we eat around here? Tricky?
see.
You think we eat
Crusaders'
fish? Because we
lodge
eat
is over
fish.
yonder.
Are you ready for fish?
Yuzu and
Got
Gata are
plenty of
usually
fish.
there.
We want fish on fish? I got fish on fish. Fish sandwich, fish tacos. We got everything around here, brother.
All right.
What about shrimp? You got fresh shrimp? Waka just suddenly turns around like a fucking Gmod model
up?
being placed with the gravity gun.
You do remember the prayer, right?
Is this shrimp fresh? Oh, that shit from Pacifica? That shit's not even fresh, bro. Brother.
So, do you remember any prayers?
I don't remember. I don't think this actually affects anything.
I don't believe so.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you.
Not to mention, both those options are basically the same thing.
Yeah, kinda. It's just like, do you want to give a lie by omission or tell
Go
the
ahead,
truth?
you try.
Little did I know, this was actually a bow from another blitzball team. Actually, I think that is what it's from.
Hey, not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for
Yeah, there
victory.
we go. Something we didn't know that often. Yeah, no, this is why I wanted to go right back to the arranged track, because I knew this was coming.
Also, interesting little thing is how this game does actually use a mix of proper real-time 3D environments and pre-rendered backgrounds, as we see with some of these house interiors.
Yep, and the only other game that we have on our list that will be doing this is Button Kaitos, which you already said you don't want to bother with, despite me saying, hey, this game is something you would really love.
No, it isn't. It has cards.
Titus, Tricky, are you a Sith? What? Oh, I'm gonna have to solve you now, butter. We could.
Also, I do like that if you look closely outside of the doorways of the hut, you can see that they actually did like little renders of some of the tents opposite where they are. Like you can clearly tell those are properly modeled.
Oh yeah. Lies naturally as they breathe.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
I think there's more items.
That's why I'm
around.
checking all the huts.
Oh no, they're not in the hut. I think they're out. But yeah, that is a little kind of neat touch where if you talk to them, they're like, hey, Besaid makes most of its income through textile. Yeah, here we are. Since struck Besaid village so many times I lost count. After this house got hit, I guess the owner it be. Cool.
Anyways, I'm gonna rob this grave. Anyways, you took the last of my possessions, but you know what? Why bother? Fuck it. I don't care anymore.
Also, damn, did you see how much those trees were swaying back there?
Oh yeah, you know the fuck. Well, hold up. These are actually like thin-bodied palms. They do kind of just sway. When
I know, but the fact that there's so many of them, it makes me think they're teeing up for a music video. Like, look at all that movement.
Hey, Tricky, you better watch out. The crabs are coming. They're having a rave.
Why? Oh, politician in Bavel died.
Oh, they're at it right now. Check it out. They like to do that thing with their claws. Yeah, like that.
It was then, standing in that place.
Oh, fucking the fucking crab rave. Yeah, there we go. Crab champions. Don't. Just don't. Like, no joke, don't.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
It's unstreamable. Plains Blues.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner.
Oh.
And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Where did you come from?
Oh, what's
Little
a
did I
high
know.
summoner?
Oh, you monologue too? Great. We can monologue together.
Oh, it's been so long since we had a new visitor. Hi, I'm the mandated temple greeter slash expositioner. Nice to meet you.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
This is one of the
The
reasons why I
summoners
actually
are
like
practitioners
Titus's
of
inner monologue.
sacred
His
art,
little moments like,
sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great
what's a
power,
paladin?
the
Walker withers away
Aeons.
again.
The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Little did I know that Lord Braska was also a blitzball player.
Oh,
And that's why every time I ask Waka what a crusader is, he just withers a little bit inside.
it's amazing that all these years later, that that jibe has still not gone away. So much so that with Modular, who's been making Ultima retrospectives, when he was doing Underworld 2, he said, I'm playing a paladin this time. The nice thing about paladins is that everyone knows what they are. Everyone. Clearly setting up something that's going to be received when he eventually plays Ultima 9.
Yup.
On the other hand, because of those videos, I learned that apparently private servers for Ultima Online are still a thing.
Yep. It's open. I think the private server software is also open source. We could host our own.
Hell yeah.
Like, I have the hardware to do it, technically.
I'd be morbidly curious to give it a look, considering it's basically the point so many modern MMOs as we know them germinated from.
So we gotta look for the summoner. Or just leave. Because she's not here right now. Anyways, I feel like I might have actually forgot where I needed to go.
I think that you just need to see that cutscene and then you can put back the walk up.
Yeah. Keep in mind, it's been a very long time.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look bushed.
Then why is all that steaming back there? Oh, see, when you're making a good baked potato, what you gotta do is you gotta let them sit in the oven on good heat for an hour, then take them out and put them back on a higher heat for 10 minutes.
See how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been...
Hey, Tricky, you had ever heard of a Dutch oven? I put potatoes in that shit all the time.
But it's been nearly...
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Who cares? Fuck him.
Do you?
I hope he's rat food. Dub.
But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Hold on, that's bad motivation, ma'am. Hold up, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am.
Or that's incredibly rad motivation that more children should have. And you can be the change you want to be in the world right now, all of you watching this.
Waka?
All the food's been eaten! Without me!
Yu Yevon says we should send all the litterers to the torment nexus better. Are you littering right now? You better not be.
Like, that is so fucking... Just, the idea of just pulling the kid aside and going... instead of going, no, you don't understand, sweetie, he's just a nice guy. No, just tell him, okay, well, if you hate him so much, make sure that you live to tell him that you hate him.
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called
Titus
the
out
Cloister
there.
of Trials.
Oh, that
Beyond is
actually
where
would be
the
adorable.
apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's
We're
already
going in,
gone by.
right?
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
I'm not beholden to your religion. Fuck you. I'm atheist.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm still deciding
wasn't
that.
such a good
I wish there was a
idea
word
after
for it.
all.
Okay, so... Welcome to what is widely considered one of the biggest fucking pace breakers of this game.
Yep. The Cloister of Trials. They only get worse from here. Actually, I don't hate them that much. I just kind of whatever about them.
This first one isn't so bad. It's basically a corridor with a couple of, quote-unquote puzzles to tell you what this is about. They do get worse as you go.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going for a certain something extra.
Which we may or may not do. We'll address that when it comes to it. Touch the glyph!
Oh no, there's no when it comes to it, especially considering this version. It's either you do it now, or you do it after staring down the barrel of a super boss. Yeah? Summoner this, summoner that. Summon me some of that Xanderkin Kush. That shit feels like you got the Thunder Plains in your limbic system.
I'm smoking that Sin Toxin pack. Got me seeing Xanderkin.
We're smoking whole Malboro tentacles rolled in shoe puff dung, you stupid fuck.
I need my power spheres. Ah! The zoos are back. Ah! Yeah, I'll fucking kill you. Twitch mods, that is a joke. That is a joke.
That is a joke. That is a quote. That is a joke. That is a quote.
Boy, it's been a bit.
You are onto something looking at those symbols.
Yeah, just it's. I think it's like been like 10 fucking years.
Oh god.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of me like going, hold up, was this the right thing?
It's yeah, in Minecraft.
In Minecraft?
Besaid sphere.
Which is the destruction one, if I remember correctly.
I think we put that on the pedestal.
But I think we could put it on a different pedestal. Or this one.
Oh
right
yes,
here.
we can put it here, maybe. Okay, no. I think we want to grab that green sphere that we put away earlier. You can only hold one sphere at a time because unfortunately Tidus has shitty motor control anywhere outside of a blitzball stadium, apparently. Just take 3 spheres, 2 in your hand and 1 in your ass. Okay, so...
We could do that later.
Yeah. In fact, I think if you move that pedestal, that's it for this trial.
Yeah. So we do kind of want to roll back and grab...
Oh no, the sphere's still in the door.
Oh, right. The door just closes on him. Wait.
God, could you imagine?
See,
that would
what must
actually
be
be
said.
slightly less infuriating than some of the later puzzles. There it is.
Take this, the item sphere. Or no, that's the destruction sphere.
So we go back to that big room.
Nope, not in there. But we could put it in here.
Yes.
And watch everything explode.
A lot of connectors, so... Do you think the cloisters of trials have like monks sitting back watching things like the staff in an escape room, and when they see these, one of them just sighs and goes, oh great, they found the prize. I'll get the stucco.
You can obtain hidden items by using the destruction sphere. Same with the Besaid sphere, or not Besaid sphere, the glyph sphere, but like. So this section of the game has like a lot of like lies by omission.
Yeah. Like, some of those destruction spheres are very cheekily hidden.
Yeah.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
Also, it's really
Hey, it's
cheeky as
okay.
the frame rate for some reason stuttering
Only
a little on
summoners,
the end
apprentice
for that scene
summoners,
of the
and
pillar.
their guardian can enter here.
I think that's just it in general.
It's a tradition, very important.
Keep in mind, we're playing this on a different
So
device.
what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
You would think that they would just fucking, you know, tackle Titus at some point before he enters, but
Summoners
hey.
go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardians
Maybe
in
they have
there
a very
now.
hands-off policy. It's
One of
only
them's got a
specific monks
short
that are
fuse,
allowed to touch
and who
people.
knows what the others
Clearly.
thinking.
He just leaves and there's
Well,
another monk in black
how do
and
we
he's
come
holding a
this far?
taser.
It's either a
Might as well
taser
go
or
all
one of
the
those
way.
little fucking shock bats.
Oh, well, thanks for the affirmation Steam achievement.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
There she is,
No,
folks.
it's
Yeah, the real hot person! The Ronzo.
See, I told you she gets mad easy.
I forget his name, fuck.
Kimari.
Kimari, there we go. He played such a little role in this game,
Is the
fuck!
summoner all right?
Who are you?
Yeah, no, like, credit where credit is due. Kimari is hot in his own way.
At least until you recognize that the patches of fur on his pecs make him look like he has mustache nipples.
Yeah, about to say, Kimari's got to be like a few people's awakening.
Not me, mine was Freya.
I'm gonna make a funny take. My goth awakening was Raven from Teen Titans.
How's that a funny take? That was like most people are in the
Yeah,
bracket.
no, that's fair. But it was also the start of me being like, goths don't have to be bitches. Raven was just protecting herself the entire time because she had her own bullshit to go through.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Lulu's just like fucking dabbing Yuna down with the fucking rag and going, "We cannot let the boys smell the girl sweat."
Man, was I surprised.
I thought
And
she was
here I
just
was thinking
pulling her
summoners were
belts off
all
one by one
geezers.
and using them like paper towels.
Yeah, this game's got some slight age to it. Some slight age, but only slight. Only slight.
Hey, did you notice that a lot of those shots of Lulu were specifically of her from the waist up?
Yeah.
I'll talk about that in a little bit, but just keep that in mind next time we see more of these full motion cutscenes. There's a lot of desync because, yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't until either Kingdom Hearts 1 or Final Fantasy X-2 that Square started developing technology to redo the character lip flap for the English dialogue.
Yup.
And so there's a lot of lines that are sped up in post, and you can definitely tell if you listen closely.
Let me talk to Kimari!
He doesn't have anything to say.
Oh, of course.
To you.
Yeah, but say it to me.
I see no horn on this one. He is not of my interest.
Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
He is small and noisy and smells of way too much Axe body spray. He interests me not.
Yeah.
Himori always preferred Dove Men plus care.
Kimura does not like that smelly shit. Get this shit out of here.
I didn't know why there were so many old people here. But the more I looked at Yuna, the more it kind of felt like all the old men were just perving out. Someone just comes in, check me out, I'm on the house, like carpet. You're just like, hey girl!
Belfort just looked at her and he's like, hey! Just in a completely normal woman's voice.
Not only normal woman's voice, but every time, like, Valifor is gesturing, it's just normal human hands that are very clearly added in post.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
So does the little piercing thing just like come with the dragon, or is something that you attach like one of those pet collars?
Yeah. Not changing Valifor.
Really? We're not doing funny summon names?
Nope.
Well,
because I like the names.
That night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
But what if I told you? Dum, dum, dum.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
I downloaded Balatro on my tablet.
Oh, we got to do this, right? I was never good at team slop.
Hi guys.
What?
So what's our goal?
Team slop? Hold on.
He's 17.
Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory. To win every match, defeat every opposing team. To bring the
yeah, but we can't
back
do
to our
that.
island.
All right, get this guy out of the team right now.
Easy, huh?
I love how they're saying this like the idea of victory is a genuinely new concept to them.
We can win! We can win!
Victory! 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 Victory!
Yuna have the face of like, ew, he's looking at me.
She's just looking and going, okay, either those Aurochs boys are on their shit again, or somebody has come in with another cult. Either way.
Yeah, she's like the only one that's like, yeah, this whole Yevon thing is just kind of like really new around here.
Oh no, I was just thinking that she was looking over and she's like, oh, is it the Mormons again? Hold on, let me get the dragon.
Valifor, I'm here, bitch. Streaks of OCs that have heterochromia. No, there's another game that's the patient zero for that. Been a good name. Oh, you know, I kind of fuck with that. The protagonist of Cult of the Lamb being Yu Yevon. Hey, I think I just need to like talk to Waka here.
I think you need to talk
sure
to.
Got the boys worked up, huh?
No, I think you need to talk to Yuna actually, because.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
Hey!
I didn't know they also got the children in it.
But it was really my fault to begin with. Anina, thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh?
I just like to imagine if the camera had pulled to show that child's face,
Wasn't
it
I
would
not
be the
supposed to?
obviously composited
Guess I
on mouth like
kinda
Ron Burgundy,
overreacted.
like Anchorman.
Either
no.
that or the
I
fucking
was
clutch
overconfident.
cargo superimposed mouth. You're a big man! And like the face is just completely unmoving while the mouth is just going all over the place.
Thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
He turns to fucking Titus and goes,
So,
"You ain't getting
it's
this one,
tomorrow, then.
bitch!
Tomorrow?
She mine!"
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
Oh, I guess high fives aren't
You
a thing in
can
Spira.
Tell me all about Xanarkand.
Little did I know she would leave me hanging continuously every time I tried.
Oh, you are playing with fire if you hit that one.
I know.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy.
But
Hey,
that
but
saying
what if
she's not my
Shane,
type is like the
comes on
most
to
out
me?
of character thing for him.
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Like, there's lines later in this game where, like, you kind of just want to grab Titus by the fucking back of his head and go, all right, Casanova, let's go.
Hey, possibly hot take. At least they are trying to establish a little bit better idea that they have chemistry than Squall and Renault.
Oh my god, yeah, no, Squall and Renoa feels forced as fuck.
Like, it feels more like they like, I get the opposites attract idea, but I never felt like they were quite a couple until, like, Disc 3.
Yup.
Good.
Until that point, I just felt like it was like she was the only person who could make him come out of his shell. Which, sure, maybe that's grounds for a romance, but that just felt more like having a friend who's good at pulling you out of being an introvert.
Like, as somebody who likes Final Fantasy VIII for admittedly the wrong reasons, yeah, Final Fantasy VIII was kind of a mess writing-wise. And then I jumped into the water.
And then I remembered, oh yeah, I'm in Spira, where the oxygen content of the water is incredibly high, so I can't really drown doing that. So I just floated awkwardly and felt embarrassed, and then went back to shore.
You really sure this is okay?
But then I remembered, wait, I don't pay rent in this world because I don't own property, and things look pretty good.
I'm beholden to no one. I could just be a vagrant, and nobody would judge me.
You said you'd go with me.
Actually, yeah, you could probably make up some lie about how your property got ripped to pieces by Sin, and nobody would debate it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
They just give you a new house and be like, oh shit, syntax.
So you're coming with me.
This must mean that insurance claims agencies either have it really, really good or really, really bad.
Can't even catch a ball.
Jacked over here like, you got low T! For the record, okay, so I don't remember if this game really clarifies it super well, but the city of Duodecim does a really good job running his, like, bullshit back.
What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I admittedly kind of hope there's a day that they consider a prequel where you just play as Jack.
They did actually consider that, but it wound up getting shelved because they didn't know how to expand it into a full game. They felt like it was covered enough in this game proper.
This game in Duodecim, yeah.
Dead.
My sleep paralysis demon was back again. It was telling me to kill
He does
everyone.
look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Slowly zoom into the black void.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
Boats!
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
So, the story goes that when Nomura was designing the cache for this game, and he heard that they were going to be, you know, updating the technology for the new full motion cutscenes for the PS2 and whatnot, he thought it would be interesting to challenge the animators by giving Lulu a skirt that was made of a bunch of leather belts, and the animators' response to that was, fuck you and the horse you rode in on, buddy. And every time Lulu is in a full motion cutscene, she is never moving, or it is a shot from the waist up.
Or a shot from the back.
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it.
Which is really funny, because there's a throwaway removed cutscene in Duodecim
So that's
where she is also rendered, but she's rendered with a totally different outfit.
Yeah?
I think there's also at least
That was the
one
idea.
shot in this game
more
where the
worried about
animators
a
just
stupid game now
forget
than
or
avenging my
didn't
brother.
bother to put the belts on her.
Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. I know it kind of looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
No, if I wanted to embarrass you, I'd mention the fact that your weird hair cowlick makes you look like a rhinoceros beetle.
Yeah, I called that my horn. Kimari suggested it for me, brother.
What product do you use to keep it like that after we were in water all that time? WD-40. Huh?
I was gonna say fish guts, but that's even better. Just like the one thing that he knows what it is, and somehow he comes away really confused about it.
Just Rocket says that, doesn't elaborate, and goes to sleep, and Titus is just like, what do you... That just raises further questions!
You shipwrecks, brother.
Also, another one of those things you will never unsee once someone has pointed it out to you. Every character in a 3D game always sleeps in a bed without covers on because simulating that cloth physics is such a nightmare and is never worth it.
Yep, there's literally a Sims clone that's trying to do that exact same thing, and they tried to actually do it, but the moment your bed gets over a certain size, the cloth just clips through the entire room.
Weirdly, the one game I can think of that does do it kind of decently was Star Ocean 3, but they compensate by making all the beds like king-size beds, essentially.
Yep. Also, there's text written on the side of that thing. This is why I'm lingering here for a moment.
Oh yeah, that does kind of look like...
It partially translates to save point, but it's cut off.
Huh.
Because it's a mirrored texture. It's like, save point.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa, you're giving this to me?
Yeah.
His
use it
titular
well.
sword, brother. It belonged to Chapu.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it.
Can I crack? So how do you crack
Where's
this
Yuna?
open to drink the Ramune
We're
inside?
taking the same
The
boat
what?
as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came
Do you
to this
think there's
village 10
soda
days ago,
inside of it?
when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice.
Yeah,
Now,
no, like,
today, she
again,
leaves as
there's
a
some
summoner.
aspects of this game,
This is
remaster
our
or not,
journey.
that
We
still
should leave
age
together.
pretty gracefully.
This game admittedly kind of
You
pioneered
really
one
don't need
of
all that
PS2's
luggage.
technologies, using
they're not
animated
really
GIFs
my
as a
things.
fucking texture.
They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess.
No,
I guess you're
actually,
right.
Homecam. They're based on fishing spears.
Yeah, like, if you look closely at the default sword that he
Okay,
gets, it
off we
does
go.
sort of look like an exaggerated fishhook. Also, Yuna, your shit's gonna get jacked if you just leave it in front of the temple.
Little did I know, she left the important thing behind in that chest. We probably should go back and get it.
I don't think there's actually... Yeah, I don't think it's there when we go back.
Did it despawn? It completely
it
despawned.
despawns.
Someone stole it. I think there is something we can get if we do go back to the village.
Oh,
Forget
really?
where.
No, yeah, hold up. What you on about?
I think it's in the hut where people were like knitting, where people were making the textiles.
The Weaver Hut.
Yeah, I think we want to talk to one of the NPCs.
Puppy!
A puppy with weird rabbit ears, but everything else is normal.
I don't fucking care. It's a puppy. Long ears, more ear to rub. You.
You'll end up like the Crusaders. Aw. Maybe talk to the purple guy again? Rover starts barking when I slack off. I swear there's somebody here who has something to give you once you join up with Yuna's posse.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna talk to everybody, because, like...
Oh, hold up. P equals B.
Maybe later. In case you need all the tutorials early, by the way.
Yep. Battle mode, cock and ball torture window, damage indicators.
I don't think this one's ever explained.
Yeah, I think you're left to intuit this. So, Yeah, if you hit an enemy really hard for the finishing attack, you get more AP and spheres, and you're more likely to get other items.
Yep. So you kind of want to, like, do a bit of overkill and some slight min-maxing to get the most out of it.
Yes. Like, you are encouraged to beat the absolute fish cat.
What if the kitty was a shark?
Also, I like how this, this like, generic NPC is very clearly based on, Wedge as he appeared in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, yeah. Or Wedge in 8.
No, Wedge in 8 was just a generic Galbadian soldier, remember?
Was it Biggs or Wedge?
Both of them in 8 didn't have unique models. They were just the Galbadian general.
Oh, no, I'm remembering somebody else. Am I? The one of, Lagana's companions.
No, you're thinking of Kiros and Ward.
There we go. Kirsten Ward. There we go.
My dog dug up something yesterday. I wonder what it was.
Never
Oh, maybe we
find
gotta
out.
talk to the dog itself.
Yep. Well, now that we have that flag, how much you want to bet that dog?
What that dog doing?
What the dog doing?
He's got something in his mouth. Obtained something mangled and slobbered.
There you go.
Therefore learned Energy Blast.
Getting that early, aren't we?
Weirdly,
it's missable.
I think this is the only Aeon that has a second limit break.
It's also completely missable.
Which is, again, kind of weird this is even here.
Yep.
It feels like something they wanted to do for other Aeons, but just dropped completely.
I would not be surprised if they did it for one Aeon and saw that the playtest for people getting it went really poorly and just left it in, but didn't add any more than that. Because, like, one thing I did learn about Square Enix's history, they really, really love having people playtest these games.
Oh, yeah, no, because you definitely feel it regarding the fact that even to this day, a lot of their games still have, like, weird out-of-the-way or esoteric shit that you can just stumble into.
Yep.
Like Final Fantasy 15 having an entire hidden dungeon that's based around, hey, you want to do some platforming, buddy? No, actually.
Here comes one now. Hey,
Puppy! Wait, this puppy.
That sword I gave you.
Wait, no, that's a coyote. Still kind of puppy, though.
Tina's just like, what do you think this dog's name is? Walker, oh, I think that dog's name is Daisy Dog. Oh, so we should watch out for it. Oh, hell yeah, brother. We should beat this dog up. Take away my baby. What the fuck? What the fuck, brother? That was someone's
Not
pet.
too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well.
He
Might
startled
make a
me.
good guardian
He
someday.
startled you.
He startled you. His name was Face Destroyer. He was nice.
A flyer. My kind of customer.
Yeah. One thing that I do like about this game that we're seeing already, every party member has a niche for what type of enemy they are best against.
Yep.
You can technically attack them with a character that has a quote-unquote disadvantage, but you do get penalties, like in this case, if you have anyone other than Tidus hit agile enemies, you'll have an accuracy penalty, ditto for hitting flyers with anyone other than Walk.
I already applied a sphere here, right?
Yes. So you're good to move up.
Sorry, like the color grading on this game makes it a little hard to tell.
Remember to check the glow on the line. That always tells you where you've been before. And if you're moving backwards, I think
it's free.
It's not free, but every one level of sphere grid movement equals 3 spaces on lines that you've moved past already.
Yeah. No, wait, I thought it was free that you could just go all the way back. As long as you've been there, you can go back for free.
It's not free, but it's more economical than moving on new space.
Okay, you finally have your first sphere level. So I think I want to get here for Lancet. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start moving that way. This is one of those games where technically your equipment doesn't matter for weapons because outside of weakness or certain skills, they all do the same damage. Kinda, sorta.
It's complicated. Oh yeah, speaking of, we should probably give Yuna that fancy staff that we got.
Yep. It's a good stat jump already.
Yep. Plus 8% magic and sensor, which basically gives her an auto scan. Brotherhood is plus 5% strength bonus.
Yep.
So that's the funny thing about gear is it's not strictly stat sticks, it's stat bonuses and other things.
Boom.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this!
I was wondering what that core inside those things is.
Told you, only magic
A
can
fleshy
beat that
core.
thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
I mean, you don't know that. Maybe it's just an avocado pit.
Good thing I'm here.
Lulu's like, bitch, I'm not here for you.
Magic fiends are proper. Elements, there are 4: fire, ice, lightning.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
We have to burn it! No.
Alright, so you know what we gotta do, right? It is the water fiend, right?
Yes,
So I think it's that's thunder?
electricity.
Yeah. Did you see that? Oh wait, Pern's not in chat. I was really tempted to do the wrong one on purpose, or do ice, which would typically make sense, but that's beside the point. Also, I think slimes absorb water.
Those slimes do, yes. There will. I think there are water-weak slimes later.
Yeah. Or like
Let's
magma
get going,
slimes or some
man.
shit.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
She's gotta say her goodbyes better.
What's going on?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
You want to pray with every? Oh,
Of course.
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of what I would do in this situation.
Even if it's just
That
for,
should
just
do it.
like for show, it's like you don't want to kind of
It come off as disrespectful to another people.
yeah. But also like something that we kind of can gather from that scene is like one of the bigger reasons why Waka is pretty heavily religious is because like he lost a good friend.
Not just a good friend, but his literal brother.
Yeah, he lost someone important to his life, and that's what pushed him to be religious. And we'll find out later on how far that goes, but also like hints of what happened to Chapu.
Speaking of, does this not feel like a pretty good place to just end this?
Oh yeah, I think there's like a pretty sizable cutscene coming up here in a bit. So.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit, and we're basically in the point where we're getting more into the proper swing of gameplay. We've gotten a lot of the front-loaded exposition out of the way, so that's why I think this feels like a good natural stop for
Yeah,
today.
I'm cool with that. Oh, that was a nice pop of my elbows. Holy shit. All right, well, that's it for the Final Fantasy X segment.
Oh, you're moving on to Monster. Goddamn.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you said this was a good point to stop.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know you were going to keep doing double features, but more power to you, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's gotten easier to do.
All right.
That's
yeah.
actually one of the big reasons why I took yesterday off, because I wanted to, I kind of had to rebuild a little bit of extra energy.
Yeah. In that case, I'll leave you to it, and I'm guessing you're going to take a break to set that up, so
Yep.
I'm going to pop out, and all y'all who want to be here for Monhun, stick around. Hope you have a good time.
I also need to update my special thanks thing at some point. But here comes more Monster Hunter. Give us a moment while I get all that sorted out.
Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser
So give me a moment here.
come together in a zero-G combat.
We're not quite done, but I am rolling the special thanks right now.